We like that. Woo!
Yo. Happy Saturday, everybody. I hope everybody's doing good. It's your co-host at Rick Masters 23 or Mr. Lee on Instagram, Rick Masters everywhere else. But look, I'm going to make this real quick because, we got that in-tournament NBA season coming up starting November 3rd. But better yet, for all the NBA fans, y'all already know in a couple of days on Tuesday, on the 24th, the NBA season starts. Yo, but before I even get too deep into it, you know what I mean? We're going to go ahead and let Mr. Richard Jefferson, former NBA player, you know what I mean, an analyst of the NBA, say something to us real quick before we dive into it. Y'all stay tuned.
All right, everybody, the NBA first ever in-season tournament is now official. But how does it work? Like this. First up is group play. All 30 teams will be split into 6 groups, 3 from the East, 3 from the West, with a random draw based on last year's regular season records.
Here's what the groups look like in the West. Here's what they look like in the East.
Each team in a group plays each other one time. A total of 4 games, 2 at home, 2 on the road.
1, 2, 3, yeah.
Now, those games happen Tuesdays and Fridays in November, so set your calendar. Basically, these regular season NBA games also count as tournament games. Now, in each group, the team with the best group play record after those 4 games, they're moving on. The team with the next best record in each conference, those 2 are the wild cards. Always watch out for the wild cards. Now, we get to the knockout round. 8 teams, single elimination. And you know what that means. Win and move on, or lose, and you're out. And the last 4 teams standing, guess what? You're headed to Vegas, baby. That's right. In Las Vegas, the semifinal battles will get us to the championship game on December 9th. 2 teams in a winner-take-all final to be named champion and be awarded the first ever NBA Cup. Come on now. Look, there's a lot to look forward to this season. Players on new teams, rookies new to the league, and teams just looking to make some noise. And the NBA in-season tournament is going to be a can't-miss, must-see, high-stakes, high-level competition. And if you're a hoops head just like me, I promise you, you're going to love it.
Yeah, I know I'm going to love it. I hope y'all NBA fans are going to love it. But I wanted Mr. Jefferson, to kind of open up the show a little bit. But y'all already know what time it is, man. This ain't nothing new. Hey, man, go ahead, hit like, share, subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your family about the pull-up basketball show, man. You already know we doing it big in here. But look, I don't know about y'all, but I'm excited, okay? I'm excited. And the reason why I'm excited is because we already know, right, that usually the preseason and the, beginning of the season when the NBA starts, a lot of times, people kind of I'm not saying everyone, but, the average watcher of a NBA, fan is usually just ready for the postseason. So we already know that we have to, the play-in tournament, right, for the teams who kind of have the not so well season, games during the season. But now the implement of this in tournament, right, like this beginning of the season, now it's making me, even as a fan, enjoy the NBA even more. And I know some of y'all that's been watching the preseason now. I know some of y'all are excited, right? So this is the inaugural year, right? So the first ever, and it's a trial, right? They made the announcement officially on July 8th, right, in the NBA. But I believe on August 15th of this year is when they started posting, the schedules and where you can go and the teams that are playing. And oh, by the way, and yo, Sean, everybody in the chat, Sean, you know what I'm saying? I just saw somebody else. Let me make sure. Tay in the chat, AP the Great 28, baby. What's up, man? Salute. Yo, everybody in the chat, everybody listen. I hope y'all are doing well. The Pull Up Basketball Podcast, your co-host But look, man, like I said, you already know the introductions. I don't want to get too deep in that. I want to get to this. But check it out, man. If y'all do, like Sean, thank you for the 20. I just saw that up there. Appreciate your brother. We love your cousin, as Sean would say, cousin. We love your brother. And for the 10 people watching, man, yo, appreciate you. Yo, tell your family, tell your friends, man. We doing it big over here. Me and B.Jizzle, you know what I'm saying, the host of the show. But check it out, y'all. Let me pull something up here. So you already heard Mr. Jefferson say, you know, they got the schedules, right, in the groups. And, of course, the biggest thing that I want to go through today, as y'all can look at the screen, that's pretty much the setup. This was, again, announced July 8th of this year. But they, you know, put the groups together, did all that, and put it out on August 15th of this year. So I'm going to leave that up there for a little bit as I explain everything so y'all can get a mental picture of how it's going to be set up. Again, it starts on November 3rd, this in-season tournament. You know what I mean? So y'all already see how it's set up there. All 30 teams, man. Starting November 3rd. We got the West side broken down in 3 groups. West A, West B, West C. Y'all see the teams there. And then, of course, we got the East side, the Eastern Conference. We got the East A, East B, and East C. So y'all already see how they got it set up there. Now, of course, the main premise of this entire show is for the people who are kind of living under a rock. You know, maybe they like basketball, maybe they, love it a little bit, or maybe they're fanatics like us. But either way, this is the inaugural, right? This is the first ever. It is a trial. And the reason why I'm so excited, kind of like touching back on what I said in the beginning, is that it's going to bring more people to basketball, man. It makes it more exciting for the already old and new fans who love to watch the sport. Because like I said, anytime you give incentives and prizes and a new award, it brings more competition, right, to the league. And I think that's the biggest thing that some of us been complaining about, right? People getting hurt. And of course, you got players arguing with the organizations. So to me, overall, this was a good idea. And I'm super excited. And I hope it's successful, because putting something like this in the NBA, not only will it make players want to play, make players want to compete, you even got more edges and more rivalries inside of the conferences now that you got this set up. So the games should be more intense. Like, I'm already thinking about the positives. But most importantly, as a fan, right? As a fan, it's just fun that it seems like the commissioner, of course, all the NBA owners, and even the players are definitely talking, and they came down to something to where they want to do something for us. Because I think we've been patient enough. We've seen a lot, and I love the competition. But let me pull this up really quick here. Let's look at some of these schedules. All right, so we got West A, Group West A. So you already see in this group, we got the 5 teams in West A, Western Conference. We have Memphis Grizzlies, Phoenix Suns, Los Angeles Lakers, Utah Jazz, Portland Trailblazers. I'm going to keep it up there for a minute for y'all, so just so y'all can, look at it. Also, really quick before I forget, the link to everything that, I read, talked about. I mean, I had to go to a bunch of sources, obviously, but I just picked the main 2. The link, if you want to go look at all this, all you got to do is go to the description box in the live YouTube chat. Well, on the YouTube chat, that you're looking at, go down there, click those links. It'll take you straight to the page. It'll break down everything for you. Of course, I'm going to do an overview of everything, but I'm going to leave this up there for a little bit so y'all can kind of soak it in, group it in. And man, think about it, man. So look, on November 3rd, we already got a nice little matchup, right? We got the Memphis Grizzlies at Portland. You know what I'm saying? We got the Memphis Grizzlies against the Utah Jazz, and then the LA Lakers, and then Phoenix. And then you got to think as a fan, when the Memphis Grizzlies and the Lakers play against each other in the playoffs, it seemed like it got a little intense. So this already brings that rivalry back to the beginning of the season. It's little things like that I'm really excited about. And then on top of that, I know that when you go far into it, and I'm going to explain it further here in a minute, you go farther into it and these teams win and the players are getting noticed, they even get payment incentives, right? So the winners and the teams, not only do you get an award, but you also get paid more. So that, to me, that just brings a competitive spirit. That just brings everybody that plays that on that level to really give it what they got. And check it out. If y'all were wondering, like, yo, okay, so that's West A. This is pretty much how they deemed it, right? So you see the Portland Trail Blazers against each team. So they kind of gathered it up through a whole season, win losses. That's how they came to the groups in that Western Conference and Western A. I'm going to leave that up for a minute, but just bear with me here as I move around. So what is the NBA in-season tournament? I think Richard Jefferson kind of gave us a nice little summary. But for the most part, y'all, let me start reading something to you here. As we already know, the inaugural in-season tournament will tip off on Friday, November 3rd, and culminate with the championship on Saturday, December the 9th. So a little bit over a month, right? About 5-6 weeks, give or take. So not too long. And of course, all these games count towards the season, right? So stats, you know, all that good stuff. Now, the only game that doesn't, you know, for like a win or a loss, I believe, is the championship round. But all of these games, these intense competitive games, are going to go and make a mark on the team's record. So, you know, it's like there's even more grit and grime underneath it. But let's begin, y'all. The NBA in-season tournament is a new annual competition for all 30 teams that will debut in the 2023-24 season. Then the inaugural in-season tournament will tip off November 3rd. Championship December 7th will take place at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. So let's break this down as we got the picture up, and let me put this back up for you so you can look at it again. Kind of flipping around here. There you go. That way you got a visual. So check it out, y'all. Group play. Let's break down the group play. All 30 teams have been randomly drawn into groups of 5 within their conference based on win-loss records from the 2022-2023 regular season, beginning November 3rd, continuing through Tuesday, November 28th. Each team will play 4 designated group play games on tournament nights, 1 game against each opponent in its group, with 2 games at home and 2 on the road. And then, of course, subgroup B on here, how they broke it down. So knockout rounds. So you got group play and then you got knockout rounds, right? So the games that we'll start watching on November 3rd is the group play games, right? Or tournament nights. But then you got the knockout rounds, right? This is the second part. 8 teams will advance to the knockout rounds. The team with the best standings in group play games or tournament nights, each of the 6 groups and 2 wild cards, the team from each conference with the best record in group play games that finished second in its group. The knockout rounds will be single elimination games in the quarterfinals played in NBA team markets on Monday, December 4th, Tuesday, December 5th. Semifinals, championship. The qualifying teams will compete for a prize pool in the new in-season tournament trophy called the NBA Cup. And let me put this picture up here for you. Well, you know what? Just look at the picture that I already put up there. You will see in the in-season tournament right next to the right of that T, that's how it looks. That's the new trophy, right? So the winner of this tournament gets that trophy. Get a little bragging rights. You know what I'm saying? All right, but let's continue. All 67 games across both stages of the in-season tournament will count toward the regular season standings, except the championship. Each team will continue to play 82 regular season games in the 2023-2024 season, including those games that are part of group play and knockout rounds. All right. 14 group play games, 2 games on each tournament night, and all 7 knockout round games will be televised nationally. The game and broadcast schedule for the in-season tournament will be announced in August. And again, y'all, I already put the link inside of the description box. So y'all see it's highlighted blue. Y'all can, you know, listen to me and go check it out if you want to. And then also I could do this as well. Let me see real quick here. You know, I was looking out for y'all because I know y'all's going to be all excited and stuff just like I am. So let me go ahead and pull this up real quick. All right, here we go. Here we go. And then let me go back over here. You know what I'm saying? So y'all know where to go. You know, even though you can go to the link box, I'm a nice guy. I like to make stuff easy for people. You know what I'm saying? So there y'all go. There's the link right there. That's how the page looks. It's broke down into 4 different groups, of course. So you just put that link in your computer. You can read through everything. You can look at everything. Also, the cool thing is, too, here's another link right here. And again, these links are inside the description box. So y'all can click on those hyper blue links there. But there's another link. And then those two sources, right? It's pretty good sources out of all 15 that I researched. Those were the top two that I would say you'll probably get the gist of everything. And remember, this is the first for everybody, right? The NBA, the fans, the players. So, you know, we're going to see how this go, but I'm already excited about it, y'all. So I'm going to keep that up there for a little bit for y'all. But let me continue where I left off here. All right. So tournament details. Group play draw. To determine each team's opponent in the group play games, the 15 teams in each conference were divided into 3 groups of 5 teams via a random drawing. The groups are below. And of course, just so you know, we kind of stick together. Let me go ahead and put that picture back up for y'all. And some of y'all are probably already on your phones or already on your computer yourself. But like I said, here you go, so you can see it. Let me go back now. Here we go. All right, y'all. Let me go down. All right. So as y'all already see, Western Conference, West Group A, Memphis Grizzlies, Phoenix Suns, LA Lakers, Utah Jazz, Portland Trailblazers. West Group B, Denver Nuggets, LA Clippers, New Orleans Pelicans, Dallas Mavericks, Houston Rockets. West Group C, Sacramento Kings, Golden State Warriors, Minnesota Timberwolves, Oklahoma City Thunder, San Antonio Spurs, Wemby. Eastern Conference, East Group A, Philadelphia 76ers, shout out the bubble. Cleveland Cavaliers, you know, already saying, you know what I'm saying? I like that little wine, you know what I'm saying, uniforms they got. Let's see what they do. Tune in sports. I know you happy. Atlanta Hawks shine. I know, you know, you love Kawhi, but I know the Hawks, your people, that's your team. Indiana Pacers, Detroit Pistons in Group A. East Group B, Milwaukee Bucks. Yo, Giannis. Yo, my man. Yo, I see Jimmy in there with you, Miami Heat. Yo, Giannis, if you ever watch this, hey, you and Lillard better come ready because, yeah, we already know what happened. New York Knicks, Miami Heat, Washington Wizards, Charlotte Hornets in Group B. East Group C, Boston Celtics, Brooklyn Nets, Toronto Raptors, Chicago Bulls, Orlando Magic. And as I continue here, before the drawing, each team was placed into a pot based on its record from the prior regular season, from the 2022-2023, in each conference. One team from each pot was randomly selected into each of the 3 groups in that conference. The pots were as follows. Pot 1, the teams with the 3 best prior season records in a conference. Pot 2, the teams with the 4th through 6th best prior season records. Pot 3, the teams with the 7th through 9th best prior season records. Pot 4, the teams with the 10th through 12th best prior season records. And Pot 5, the teams with the 13th through 15th best prior season records. All right, so let's break down group play a little bit more in detail. And so tournament nights will take place every Tuesday and Friday. The first one, of course, starting on Friday, November 3rd through the 28th, with the exception of Election Day on Tuesday, November 7th, when no games will be played. The only NBA games played on tournament nights will be group play games. Group play games will count as regular season games for all purposes. A team will play each of the other 4 teams in its group and one group play. A team's record in these 4 intra-conference games will determine whether the team qualifies for the knockout rounds. In the event 2 or more teams are tied within a group, the tie among the teams will be broken according to the following tiebreakers in sequential order: head-to-head record in group stage, point differential in group stage, total points scored in the group stage, regular season record from 2022-2023 NBA regular season, and random drawing. And in the unlikely scenario that 2 or more teams are still tied following the previous tiebreakers, 8 teams will advance to the knockout rounds. The team with the best standing in group play games in each of the 6 groups, and 1 wild card team from each conference. The wild card will be the team from each conference with the best record in group play games that finished second in its group. In the event 2 or more teams are tied for the wild card in the conference, the tie among the teams will be broken following the same tiebreaker protocol as described above, with the exception of the head-to-head record in group stage. Ties within groups will be broken before the calculation of wild card tiebreakers, right? Knockout rounds. The knockout rounds will consist of single elimination games for the 8 teams that advance from group play. Beginning with the quarterfinals on December 4th through the 5th, teams that win will progress to the neutral site semifinals, or Las Vegas at the T-Mobile Center, on December 7th, and the championship on December 9th. Games played in the first and second rounds of the knockout rounds, i.e. quarterfinals, semifinals, respectively, will count as regular season games for all purposes. The championship will not be counted as a regular season game. Such game would not count toward a team's regular season record, and a player's or team's performance in such games would not count towards regular season statistics. So, all you stat loving fans out there, yeah, they not finna break bread with you like that. We not finna add on, you know what I'm saying? It's only to keep it fair. In each conference, quarterfinal games will be hosted by the two teams with the best record in group play games, and the team with the best record in group play games will host a wild card team. In the event two or more teams are tied for the higher seed in conference, the tie among the teams will be broken following the same tiebreaker protocol as described above. During the knockout rounds on days when in-season tournament games are not scheduled, Wednesday, December 6th and Friday, December 8th, the 22 teams that do not qualify for the knockout rounds will each play 2 regular season games. A formulaic approach will determine the matchups for these games using the group play standings in each conference, 5th through 15th. Two of the 22 games will be scheduled cross-conference, since there will be an odd number of teams in each conference that do not advance to the quarterfinals. These cross-conference games will be scheduled between bottom finishing teams in the group play stage, subject to travel constraints, and no team will play more than one of its 2-game cross-conference. The other 20 games will be scheduled within conference, featuring teams that are otherwise scheduled to play each other 3 times over the course of the season, wherever possible. The 4 teams that lose in the quarterfinals will each play a regular season game on Friday, December 8th against the opponent in their same conference. All right, prize and league honors. For the 2023-2024 season, the in-season tournament prize pool will be allocated to the players on the teams that participate in the knockout rounds, with allocations increasing depending on how far a team progressed in the tournament. At the conclusion of the in-season tournament, the NBA will name the most valuable player of the competition and all tournament teams. Selection will be based on the player's performance in both group play and knockout rounds. And so there you have it, right? So at the end of the day, y'all, let me just kind of go through these picks here. Again, you see that group play, West A. So you see those 5 teams. And let me move that banner for y'all so y'all can see all the teams here. There we go. There we go. There we go. So as y'all can see in that group A right there, and then let's just go ahead and go down the list. West A, boom. West B, boom. So y'all see that Denver Nuggets. Ooh, I'm going to like this one. I'm going to like BJ. Y'all going to like this one. All the Clipper fans, y'all going to like this one. I see Denver in there. Okay. So Denver, Clips, Pelicans, Mavericks, Rockets. I'll keep it up there for a little bit for y'all. Man, I'm excited, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but I'm excited. I can't wait. I can't wait for October 24th when the season starts in a couple days here, and I can't wait for this new in-season tournament. I can't wait for it. I'm telling y'all, man. And then let's go down here. Let's see about that C group. Let's see what we got cooking. Ooh, okay. Warriors and Kings. Yo, hope. Yo, hope. You know what I'm saying? How you think Steph gonna hold up to them Kings? Because them Kings was kind of biting at the nip a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And then we got the Timberwolves, OKC. Yo, am I the only one? But OKC looking pretty seasoned. It looking pretty nice. I'm like OKC. And of course, we got Wemby and them San Antonio Spurs in there as well. Yo, West C, that's gonna be exciting. I'm excited for that one. I'm excited for that one. Yo, let's go down to the East now. Yo, Bubba, TuneIn Sports, Shine, all 3 of y'all up in here. East A, baby. Okay. All right. You know, then we got the Pacers and the Detroit Pistons. Now, you know what? Like, yeah, we got the Pacers, Detroit Pistons. Anyway, but those top 3, yo, I'm already ready. I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping it real with y'all. And then, of course, my favorites. Y'all already know why it's my favorites. East B, you know what I'm saying? We got the Bucks, the Knicks, the Heat. All right, yo, Giannis, again, if you ever hear this, man, we got to be ready, man. We got to be ready because, hey, you know what I'm saying? And what date for us, Giannis, what date for us? November 28th. All right, we need to mark the calendar. Giannis, we need to mark it. I'm going to need you to be the Greek freak on that night because, yeah, Emo Jimmy, he coming with it. You know what I'm saying? We got Washington, we got LaMelo and the Hornets and them boys out there in Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much the times, the games. You see how the groups work. And of course, I already broke down the teams that are winning, they go into the knockout round. The team that has the second best record, of course, are the wild cards. And so y'all already know how that breaks down. And so, man, look, again, I'm going to start bringing y'all in. But, man, let me tell you, I'm kind of glad that, you know, the commissioner and the organization as a whole decided to go this route, because I got to be honest with y'all. When the season starts, you know, a lot of times unless it's just a team I'm really just zoned in on, you know, it's just not as fun as it used to be, right? You know, the early 2000s, man, I know a lot of us can think back then, or old enough to remember, even in the 90s, you watched almost every game. But nowadays, you know, with the players is talking about money all the time, or they don't like the way somebody breath smell, or they don't like how the refs are sitting here and calling calls when honestly they probably flopping anyway. I mean, it's just like the game has become so diluted. Then don't let me talk about competition, because now you got players who want to just be friends and want to kiss and hug and do kumbayas. And you know, I'm really loving this new idea, because again, y'all, it's just bringing competition back into the league. And so, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, let me not forget this before we go on to the break. I just want to make sure I got through that, especially within the 30-minute time span before I start letting y'all, you know, get in here after the 2-minute break. So let's make sure that we give a shout out to all the members. Y'all see the ticker down there. You know what I'm saying? We got Bruce, we got David, we got G Master Flex, we got Hope Davison, OC Love, Rhonda Flores, myself, Tate, Renee, Thomas Talented, aka Shine, Tune In Sports. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all are getting y'all's members badges. Do you hear me? Andre, I ain't forget about you. David R, I ain't forget about you. Members badges. Y'all make sure y'all come in, y'all get these member badges. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because one cool thing is you get to have a members night, a members appreciation night. Some of y'all remember my member appreciations night. I wanted to know the origin of why you fell in love with basketball. By the way, you can check that out. Go through our archives on the Pull Up Basketball Podcast YouTube channel, and you can go see me act a fool rapping with, you know, with Lil Wayne and Kobe in the background, just acting and clowning. But that was a wonderful member appreciation night, and you guys get to have access to that, of course, if you get a badge. And let's just go through the badges, shall we? You know what I'm saying? Because y'all be like, badges, okay, well, what's the point of us getting a badge, Rick? Like, what's the big deal? I got you. So for $4.99, you know what I'm saying? Shout outs, promotion of your social medias. And you can also send that to BJ Matthews, you know, number 3 there at gmail.com. So you get shout out, you get love every time you come on here. You know what I'm saying? We showing you love. We put you in the chat. Boom, bam, thank you, ma'am. And then, of course, the next badge is the $9.99 badge, the Clippers badge. Shine, you know what I'm saying? You know, BJ himself. I know some of y'all really love those Clippers, man. And what BJ, your main host, does is 3 times weekly videos, all access interviews with Clipper supporters and other players, staff for the Clippers. And by the way, y'all, if some of y'all been under a rock, the host of the show, BJ Matthews, your man worked for the organization. So, I mean, you know, God works in wonderful ways, man. So if y'all thinking about that Clippers badge, go ahead and copy one. And remember, the $4.99 badge, the loyalty badge, also those incentives fall underneath that as well. And then last but not least, you know what I'm saying, we have the $14.99 a month badge, the interview badge. Now, look, man, only available for the summer, as y'all can already know why, because some of the people that we reach out to, and when I say some of the people, I don't know, maybe people like Steve Kerr, I don't know, maybe people like Rob Parker, I don't know, maybe people like Rick Barry, you know what I'm saying, you know, Ryan, you know, just people like that, just your everyday people. So, you know, $14.99, No big deal. You don't want to talk to them, that's fine. You still can come to the channel and check the interviews out. But yo, man, make sure y'all are getting those badges. Make sure y'all are not missing out on the end of the month prizes that me and the host do. Yo, man, because we love giving back to y'all. And so, yo, let's do this real quick. Like I said, we about to go into a 2-minute break here. I'm going to play the video that y'all also love, and I love myself because I like to dance too. And yeah, man. So I'm going to see y'all in 2 minutes.
Everybody, the NBA first ever in-season tournament is now official. But how does it work? Like this. First up is group play. All 30 teams will be split into 6 groups, 3 from the East, 3 from the West, with a random draw based on last year's regular season records.
Here's what the groups look like in the West. Here's what they look like in the East.
Each team in a group plays each other one time. A total of 4 games, 2 at home, 2 on the road.
1, 2, 3, yeah.
Now those games happen Tuesdays and Fridays in November, so set your calendar. Basically, these regular season NBA games also count as tournament games. Now, in each group, the team with the best group play record after those 4 games, they're moving on. The team with the next best record in each conference, those 2 are the wild cards. Always watch out for the wild cards. Now, we get to the knockout round. 8 teams, single elimination. And you know what that means. Win and move on, or lose, and you're out.
And the last 4 teams standing, guess what?
You're headed to Vegas, baby. That's right. In Las Vegas, the semifinal battles will get us to the championship game on December 9th. Two teams in a winner-take-all final to be named champion and be awarded the first ever NBA Cup. Come on now. Look, there's a lot to look forward to this season. Players on new teams, rookies new to the league, and teams just looking to make some noise. And the NBA in-season tournament is going to be a can't-miss, must-see, high-stakes, high-level competition. And if you're a hoops head just like me, I promise you, you're going to love
it. I'm excited. Y'all make sure y'all hit the link, man. Hit the like button when y'all come in here. Make sure y'all hitting that like button, man. But as y'all start coming in, I'm going to go ahead and post it one more time because I know y'all were probably watching the videos and dancing like I was. I ain't going to lie. I was sitting there dancing too, so I ain't going to sit here in front. I was over here. So y'all know how it is, man. It's rough over here in these streets. Let me post this one more time. One more time for y'all. Go and hit that link. Come on up in here, man. But, yo, check it out. I'm going to read something as y'all are coming in. Why is this happening? Well, we kind of already talked about it, but from the man himself, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver has wanted to implement it for years for a variety of reasons, much like the play-in games, though it took a long time for him to convince everyone involved to give it a shot. Remember how a few weeks ago we were talking about who was the better commissioner? Well, it really boiled down to is that one guy just kind of lived for a good long time and a lot of good players came in underneath him. But this is a good move. This is a real good move for Adam Silver. And I hope, as years to come, he comes up with more great ideas like this. The first hope, obviously, is that it generates revenue. It's always about the money, y'all. Cream, get the money, dollar bill. The NBA believes the in-season tournament can become a significant money-making franchise over time because of the ability to sell its television rights as it did with the WNBA's version of the event. The other hope is to draw more eyeballs to the league. The stretch of time the tournament is set within from the start of November through the first week of December might be the most irrelevant part of the NBA schedule. It's after the initial rush of the season starting and alongside the college football NFL regular seasons. And we know people love them Dallas Cowboys. I know Bob Tay, one of them. You know what I'm saying? We know that a lot of people love America's team and their teams respectively, of course. If this tournament can bring more attention to the sport during its least relevant time of the year, it will be seen as a victory. So that was from ESPN right there. And y'all already know the deal. And let's see, sport analyst, man. I see you in here. What you think about this new in-season tournament, sports analyst? What you think?
Hey, yo, Rip Masters, what's good in the hood, huh?
Okay, Sean. Okay, you changed up the name. How you doing? Thank you for the 20 player.
hey, man, you gonna put BJ out of business in here doing this good now? Dang, hey, BJ gonna have to look out for Terrence Mann. You the Terrence Mann over here. You coming up?
Hey, that's what a team is for, right? You got Kawhi. You
got
P.
Hey, that's what a team for, huh?
Salute, man.
Hey, man.
Everybody in the chat.
Hey, I wonder if everybody gonna be mad when Kawhi wins 2 MVPs in one damn season, and possibly 3. In season MVP, postseason MVP. And if y'all don't fuck around and watch out, he'll win the regular season MVP. I wonder how many people gonna be mad. Cause that man Kawhi is on a mission. Bro, I've been across the Appalachians, all across the damn country, man. I ain't seen a lot of preseason games. But from what I hear, I heard Kawhi out there pressing motherfuckers full court down there. Bro, that man ain't done that in a few years. And then that press conference, how he said, hey, y'all gonna get the hell up off my back, cause I'm out hurt with serious stuff. All y'all favorite players, they sitting out because of rest. I'm sitting out because I'm nurturing real injuries. So y'all gonna stop talking about me. Then you wanna come out there and guard people full court in the preseason? What? And then you gonna put the best point of attack on ball defender on the small guards, that is. And Terrence, man, you gonna put him on the court in the starting lineup, which I've been saying he'd be done for 2 years now. But now y'all see, bro, the NBA in trouble. The NBA in trouble. The Clippers coming out the end season and they coming out the postseason. And ain't nothing y'all can do about it but wish on their downfall. And I also heard somebody want to come in here and start throwing around some bread, huh? Okay, I got $3,000. Clippers will beat the brakes off the Lakers, and I need the man to show up with that $3,000. I already been talking spicy on the show. You know, I be watching y'all, but I be watching y'all the next day or two, so I don't get to catch it while it's live. Pull that $3,000 out, and I got the Clippers beating the brakes 4-1 at best. It will be the record of that series. That's $3,000 on that head. But hey, now let's get real. Let's get down to the show. Top of the show.
Let's get down.
This end season tournament was genius, bro. This one. When the last time anybody cared about the All-Star game until the fourth quarter? They ain't played defense in the whole game, and all of a sudden in the third, and like 5 minutes to go, they want to start playing, act like they want to play basketball. Nobody want to see that jump, man. Nobody want to see that. End season tournament is gonna replace all that nonsense we've been watching in the All-Star game. We want all that nonsense. This was a brilliant move by the NBA. The contract, the like you said, Rick, when they negotiate the contract, this gonna be the ace of spades right here. Because now we got something to look forward to. Now guess what, Rick? Motherfuckers got to stop low man's and now the NC tournament coming up. So about mid-season, when people want to start saying, oh, we got the number 1, 2 seed, we got, we kind of chill a little bit. We about got a 10-game lead. No, you can't chill. Because what you going to do, lose the in-season tournament? Then you're going to look like a fake number 1, number 2 seed. This is a brilliant move by the NBA.
Exactly.
And I love this. I love this, man.
Man, so me and you feel the same. As soon as I read it, I heard about it, I was like, yeah, they making the old fans happy again. Because I'm players, we don't need to, we don't need to really play that hard. We solidified. And then, of course, they made the play-in tournament. So we was like, okay, it's going to bring a little spiciness, as you would say, Sean. But then all of a sudden, they came in with this in-tournament, and it's like, yeah, in-season tournament. Now y'all can't take no days off. And Sean, like you said, now it's one of those things where, let's say your boy Kawhi come back, he win the NBA Cup, he come through, get the MVP, and then all of a sudden, you got the Clips winning the team tournament awards, and all of them getting paid on their contracts after winning, and then he go down and win a championship. Now that would be some history for the inaugural in-season tournament right there. That would be crazy.
That'd be hella history. I mean, that'd be hella history for anybody, not just Kawhi. But yeah, that'd be. But see, the reason I'm on that is because, first of all, a lot of people always been wrong saying Kawhi never talks. Kawhi has always talked. I don't know what y'all been watching, but he is talking a little bit more now. But he always talked. He always talked. Man, if you don't believe he always talked, let me give you a quote where I knew Doc Rivers was gonna be fired. They asked Kawhi, man, what happened on that play? Luka Doncic hit the game winner. You know what Kawhi said on the microphone? And see, a lot of people don't, in the bubble, not everybody's gonna watch them little clips in the bubble because everybody's already tuned out because it's the bubble. Don't nobody care, but they already upset. The pandemic's here. Kawhi had this to say after the Luka Doncic. He said, "Listen, coach called a full switch. I did what my coach wanted. You see the outcome." Because he had Reggie Jackson on the court while he had JaMychal Green, a defender, and Patrick Beverly, a defender, sitting on the bench, and you got Reggie Jackson bum ass in the game making a full switch. Who did you think Luka Doncic was going to call the screen up there? The minute Reggie tries on the court, what did you think was going to happen? And Marcus Morris said it too. He said the coach wanted a full switch. That's what we did. We did a full switch. Kawhi's always talked. He was talking in Toronto. They asked him what was going on. He got on the microphone. He said, "Hey man, this defense we doing, this ain't gonna work." Next thing you know, he jumps on Giannis in Game 3. They sweep the Bucks out the series, and Nick Nurse comes out. Man, yeah, Giannis, Kawhi was in the locker room saying, "Hey, what we got going on ain't gonna work." Kawhi told me I'm guarding Giannis the rest of the series. And you ain't got to believe on that. All you do is go Google it. It's right there. Kawhi's always talked, but I ain't never seen that man talk like he was talking in that press conference the other day. That man's on a mission.
He on a mission. But yo, Sean, we gonna move to Mingle here in the sack. But yo, turn the mic down a little bit. We got some people in the chat saying your mic too loud, so turn it down a little bit for me. Yo, Mingle, go ahead, jump in, man. What you think about this new in-tournament thing here? Like, what you think about it, in-season tournament? I think I heard him a little bit. Thank you, muted. I see muted on the screen.
You hear me now?
I hear you now. All right, you good. Salute, salute.
Salute. So what I'm saying is, I think it's a good thing. It'll get a players another reason to actually play games and not sit out every damn game. So I would say it's a good thing because I mean, not only that, they also have to play 65 games in order to qualify for a lot of these awards and accolades and stuff now. So that's another thing. Then the in-season tournament to give them another reason to play games. So I think it'll be a good thing. I think it's gonna be pretty good for the players and everybody that's watching and everything.
Absolutely. And like I was saying during the show, man, I just feel like, you know, Adam Silver's really looking at it. This is how I know he's basically doing his thing and doing his job. Smash the like button, y'all. Make sure y'all smashing that like button when y'all come in here. Yo, you already know how we do it over here at the Pull Up Basketball Podcast. But anyway, you know, we've been, and you could agree to this, Mingle, we've been really as fans just putting up with a lot. Right, we already see the competition be moving back and forth. Some of the greatest superstars of all time going over here and over there. You never really could just stick with the team or really fall in love with a person because they always moving around. And then you already mentioned it. It's like, hey, you know, we get towards the end of the season. If we had a certain win-loss ratio, we ain't got to play that hard. We ain't got to really do too much. But now that you got the play in and also now you got the in-season tournament, now all of a sudden it kind of starts taking all that away. And on top of that, I really like how Silver came in and said, look, and if y'all win, you know, not only will you be recognized, but we'll fix the problem which y'all crying about the most. You're not getting paid. So if you want more money, how about your play? And I think that really puts a fire underneath a lot of these teams or organizations because, you know, some of these players, they'll say, well, I should be getting paid this. Well, you know, we'll pay you, but go do your job. You know what I mean? So I really feel like not only does it bring the competitive spirit back, not only does it have incentives for the players where they getting paid, it makes the fans love the sport again, you know, around the times where everybody's into the football season, you know, and baseball and all that good stuff. I think, you know, Silva really did a good job, and I got to give him props for that and everybody who was involved. But yes, man, I totally agree with you. I think this is going to be exciting. And even though it's a trial, I hope we continue to see it, you know, year by year, because it makes NBA almost a year-round thing now. Only thing they missing is a preseason tournament.
That's funny.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Smash that like button, y'all. Smash that like button. Got 15 people in here. We appreciate y'all joining us. But what else you got on the topic, Mingle?
Yeah, Shine left, but I was gonna tell him if I was a Lakers fan, I would have took that bid. he better be lucky. He left that 3,000. Yeah, if I was a Lakers fan, yeah, I would have took them 3,000. Right. That was me, but yeah, I'm not a Lakers fan, so I ain't gonna bet you. But if I was, yeah, I would have took that bid. Yes,
would have took that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I would have took that. But but anyway, back to the topic. Yeah, I think the in-season tournament gonna be really good though. And the team that win it, I guess they got a little extra bragging rights. You know, they may not be the NBA champion, but they can say, "Hey, we the in-season tournament champions," though. So
exactly the in-season tournament. And y'all, again, what I just put up there, that's how the trophy looks. That's the cup, the in-season tournament cup right there, the NBA cup. That's how it looks. And if y'all want a backstory on that, again, hit the link that I have inside of that description box on YouTube. Y'all can read all about it. You know what I mean? But let me see if I can find it real quick because I was just reading it not too long ago. Let me see. As far as the idea of it, let's see here. The cup. I was kind of like, are they trying to do it like soccer now, where it's like the World Cup? All right, here we go. But that's how it's looking, y'all. It's all little and cute and stuff, but I'm pretty sure it's made out of 50,000 karat gold. The NBA making money, so it's made out of something. But let me see here. I just had it pulled up. Why is it called the NBA Cup? Here we go. It's in that ESPN link I put in that description box for y'all on YouTube. Because it's easy enough to change. In the short term, the NBA has said it went with the most basic of titles for both the tournament and its trophy. In the in-season tournament and NBA Cup as a way to introduce the concept to fans. However, using such bland, nondescript names has another clear advantage. When the league looks to sell the naming rights to both, it'll be an easier transition from an unremarkable name than one connected with a specific individual, such as the late David Stern. One possibility that had been floated before the tournament was officially unveiled. So, the Larry O'Brien Trophy, we already know that's the NBA, championship. The Bill Russell, they got the conference championship now named after them. So I think what they were going with is like, let's just make something, more bland, something that's easy to transfer to if we ever had to sell something. So, I mean, they looking at it from a money perspective as well. And you can't knock people for that because they are a business. You know what I mean? But again, y'all, there are the groups right there. These teams will start officially November 3rd, as y'all can see. In-season tournament, West A, West B, West C. You got 5 teams in each group. On the east side, East A, East B, East C. Look, man. And now looking at this picture right here, Mingo, I want to ask you, which one are you most excited about? Which group? You can pick more than one.
I think that West A gonna be interesting because you got the Grizzlies, the Suns, and the Lakers. That's gonna be interesting. And then you got West B with the Nuggets, the Clippers, and the Mavericks. That may be interesting.
Okay.
I think the whole West tournament side gonna be interesting because you got the Kings, the Warriors, and the Timberwolves in C. So that's gonna be interesting, I believe. So I think the whole West side gonna be interesting to me. And now the East, on the other hand, the East ain't really that. Yeah, the East ain't really that. I mean, I guess the East. I mean, I guess you could say EC. I guess. I don't know. The East ain't really, Yeah, the East ain't really that exciting, but the West is gonna be exciting though. Yeah, the East ain't that. It's all right, but it ain't.
Why make it sound like it ain't enough season on that chicken?
I'm just saying.
He said, I don't know about that. It looks like I got no flavor on it.
Yeah, the East ain't. Yeah, the East ain't that. The East ain't gonna be that. I don't know too much about the East, but the West gonna be good though. I think the West gonna be good.
All you gotta, everybody listening and watching, all you gotta do is switch out what we talk about with food, and you'll bust out laughing. He like, that barbecue chicken on the West, that look good over there, but the one on the East, Hey, you said everything you had to say when you said, I'm telling you, man. Hey, that was hilarious. I needed that laugh. But man, I think some of my top picks, obviously, I'm excited about East B, right? Because we got, what up, Tish? What up, Tish? I see you, BJ. I see you in here, but what up, Tish? You got Milwaukee in the Heat. And the butt whooping that Jimmy put on Giannis, man, that's going to be fun, right? That's going to be fun. So I'm excited about that. And then, of course, I'm looking at the West, like you said. I mean, I got to be real, too. I guess I'm going to kind of agree with Mingle here. The barbecue chicken on that side just look a little bit better, So I'm looking. I mean, you got the 76ers and you got Cleveland. I see why you said, And then you got, the Celtics and maybe the Nets. Maybe that's fun to watch. because the other three I'm not really. And not, now, mind y'all, I'm not poo-pooing on nobody, but yo, Big Tone, I just showed you love, Unc. I showed you love. I said the Heat, and I even said for my guy Giannis better be careful. I even said that. So you, hey, Big Tone, we respect you over here. We respecting the Heat. You know what I'm saying? We definitely respect.
That's the only one. That's the only one that's gonna be kind of all right. Is the Heat in the Bucks? That's gonna be decent. That's the only one gonna be decent.
You know what I'm saying? So, yo, Big Tone, you know I don't want no smoke. I don't want to be putting the boom room on. I don't want no smoke, man. You know what I mean? Hey, me and me was like, yo, the Bucks and the Heat. Hey, and I even said, and I quote, yo, Emo Jimmy, yo, Giannis, you better watch out. I'm not trying, me and you are not trying to go to the boom room up there at Tone's channel. So let's just make sure we playing fair, we playing all right. But no, Tone, no, I love him. Shout out to Unc. But no, man, that West is looking nice. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to use what Mingle just said. And I'm only saying because I'm looking at the Bucks and the Heat for the most part. I mean, yeah, like I said, you got Embiid. I like Embiid. You know, Cleveland, I kind of just like them as a team a little bit there. You know, the Nets are looking pretty smooth. What you think about the Nets, man? They looking pretty smooth. Ben over there starting to show some light a little bit again. What you think about the Nets?
Yeah, the Nets do look good. They looked good in the preseason. I will say that they looked good in the preseason. But for the Celtics though, nah. Celtics gonna beat the hell out of the Nets. The Celtics, man. Then they just added Drew Holiday and Chris Paul, man.
So I think
if the Nets was in,
go ahead. If the Nets what?
If the Nets was in East A, I have more faith in them. If there was an East A, but being that they're in East C, nah, not with the Celtics. Not with the Celtics. The Celtics gonna win that group.
We rocking with that. That's
yeah.
I mean, so let's see, because everybody pretty much love the West, so we ain't really got to spend too much time over there. But being fair to the East, I mean, look again, you know, the Bucks, the Heat. I like LaMelo. I like watching him play. So at least I watch that just because he's playing. You know, Celtics, you know, you got big fanatic, you know, Celtic fans. And of course, you got the Nets fans. So you got those teams right there. Of course, you got Embiid, TuneIn Sports. I know he got the Cavaliers. And then, of course, Shine, that's his hometown team. So, I mean, I guess you got people that like their teams. But, yeah, that West the West just looked beautiful. It just looks so much better, you know. But far as if I had to pick teams in the East, yeah, definitely that Bucks and the Heat, you know, because they got a rivalry going. And then, of course, you know, like I said, Embiid, superstar, Celtics, you know, been to the, you know, finals and then also the conference finals quite a bit of times there. So, I mean, you know, as you put it, but at the end of the day, yeah, I think that West going to be more of what I'm going to be watching for the most part. Besides the teams that I called out for the East that I'm going to be watching. But yeah, man, this is going to be an exciting year, man. This is, like I said, the inaugural, the first time this is happening. Tish, again, thank you for joining us. I think it's my second time seeing you since I've been on live. So thanks again for joining us. But yeah, man, I think definitely that this in-season tournament is going to be a new spark to the NBA. So I think everybody that came up here, you, Shine, and even myself and everybody in the chat, I think we all got the same ideas that this was a good move. But yo, anything else, man, that you want to add to?
Not really. I just want to say this NBA season gonna be crazy. Yes. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yes, sir. It definitely is gonna be crazy, man. And look, as we about to wrap it up, we about to hit that hour mark. You know what I'm saying? Look, y'all. I'm excited. I don't know what word to use. I don't know how to express myself, but I'm super, super excited. I mean, Sean touched on it. Mingle touched on it. Obviously, I talked through the whole thing. Everybody in the chats, you know what I mean? I know y'all are excited if y'all are true NBA fans. Adam Silva, thank you again. I know you said this has been years. Thank you, Tish. Definitely watch the playback. Please watch the playback. We appreciate you. You're always welcome. Big Tone, no boom room. We respect the Heat, all right? We respect the Heat. Let me say that. You know what I'm saying? That's one that I'm gonna tell y'all. Anybody that loves basketball, go check out Big Tone Open Sports Talk channel. The basketball podcast is phenomenal. Okay, the man knows basketball, but I'm gonna let y'all know right now as a disclaimer: you bet not go over there if you don't know what you talk about, especially when it comes to the Miami Heat. Do not do it to yourself. Y'all gonna find out real quick what a boom boom room is if y'all go over there. And what's crazy is I've never been in a boom boom room, but the boom boom room is so famous over there that it met my ears, and I'm over here. So that should let you know how serious it gets over there at Big Tone's Open Sports Talk. Y'all make sure y'all go check his channel out, man. For real, for real. But look, as I'm wrapping this up, y'all, just know I'm super excited. I can't express that enough. This is going to be so much fun. Yo, let me see here. I'm going to go through some of these comments that I probably missed. Okay, of course, the host was in the chat here. Mingle came on. Sean came on. Okay, I already said what's up to him. Okay, did I miss anybody? Tish, I said what's up to you. Big Tone, you already know it's all love. Go there if you want to hear your teams are bums. Oh, yo, Tish. Yo, Tish, I'm going to share your comment. Yo, Tish said, go there if you want to hear your teams are bums. Look, this is what I will say about Steven Torres, what up, what up? This season going to be a good one. Cannot wait. I absolutely agree, brother. That's what we've been talking about the whole time. That's what we've been talking about the whole time, man. It's going to be a great season. But yes, in the words of Miss Tish, yo, if y'all go over there to that Open Sports Talk, just be ready. You know what I'm saying? Because that boom boom ready for you if you're over there being disingenuous. You know what I'm saying? He gonna have the room ready for you. But yo, man, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody coming to the live to learn more about the in-season tournament. It really means much of y'all coming here and show me and BJ some love, man. Again, it's your co-host at RickMasters23 or Mr. Lee. Again, man, y'all already know we got the membership badges available. So don't be afraid to tag in on one of them. $4.99 loyalty badge. You know what I'm saying? You got the Clippers badge at $9.99. And of course, you got the interview badge at that $14.99. Man, make sure y'all get the merch. You know what I'm saying? Because we got some nice merch. Matter of fact, I'm going to show my face real quick so y'all can see what I'm wearing. You know what I mean? It's one of my favorites. You know, we got the merch, y'all. Hit up me at B.Jizzle, man. Hit us in our DMs. We got the black, the red, the white. Y'all already know how we do, man. And we send it to you. Y'all get y'all stuff. You know, if we tell you it's going to be there by Thursday, it probably get there by Wednesday. You know, me and BJ be over here making sure we get stuff to y'all. I'm going to show y'all a couple of pictures of the merchandise. You know what I'm saying? As y'all can see, me and the host right there. You know what I mean? We got my boy Sham representing for us in the red sweater. We got hoodies, tanks, y'all. White, black, and red. Also, Miss Day Shearer, she representing for us. She got the black one, just like I'm wearing right now. So y'all can see that our merchandise, man. There you go. Just hit us up in our DMs. Also, we affiliated with YouTube. So y'all already know the deal, man. You know, if y'all want y'all's, you know, questions answered quickly, y'all want to make a quick comment, y'all want to jump in, go ahead and throw up a little dollar, little $2, whatever God puts on your heart. We ain't mad at it if you don't want to be a member. But even if you don't want to give nothing, hey, just come with a joyful heart. But yo, man, I had a blast with you guys. Yo, y'all gonna see more of me too, because you know the host is you know, he working for the Clips now. So when the season starts on the 24th, there's gonna be a lot of Sundays where you might not see him, and it's just gonna be me. So get ready to see this a lot. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have a lot of fun, man. So I'm gonna be helping the main host out. So get comfortable. Some of y'all may love me, some of y'all may not, but y'all gonna get used to me anyway. So yo, man, y'all already know the deal. But hey, pull up a seat, pull up a chair, pull up out of there like swimwear. Yo, BJ, how you do it? Let me see if I can do it real quick before I end it here. Let me see if I can do it. Hold on. Let me kind of... There we go. That's what he does. That's what he does. That's what he, okay, yeah, I think I got it. So on the next I'm going to do it smoother than that for y'all. But that's what BJ do, you know what I'm saying? So pull up a seat, pull up a chair, pull up. Out of there like swimwear. There we go.
Everybody, the NBA first ever in-season tournament is now official. But how does it work? Like this. First up is group play. All 30 teams will be split into 6 groups, 3 from the East, 3 from the West, with a random draw based on last year's regular season records.
Here's what the groups look like in the West. Here's what they look like in the East.
Each team in a group plays each other one time. A total of 4 games, 2 at home, 2 on the road.
1, 2, 3, yeah.
Now, those games happen Tuesdays and Fridays in November, so set your calendar. Basically, these regular season NBA games also count as tournament games. Now, in each group, the team with the best group play record after those 4 games, they're moving on. The team with the next best record in each conference, those 2 are the wild cards. Always watch out for the wild cards. Now, we get to the knockout round. 8 teams, single elimination, and you know what that means. Win and move on, or lose, and you're out.
And the last 4 teams standing, guess what? You're headed to Vegas, baby. That's right. In Las Vegas, the semifinal battles will get us to the championship game on December 9th. 2 teams in a winner-take-all final to be named champion and be awarded the first ever NBA Cup. Come on now. Look, there's a lot to look forward to this season. Players on new teams, rookies new to the league, and teams just looking to make some noise. And the NBA in-season tournament is going to be a can't-miss, must-see, high-stakes, high-level competition. And if you're a hoops head just like me, I promise you, you're going to love it.